Hello, my name's Fiona Castle and I'm on the Children, Young People and Families Board for Bristol. It's a well-attended group with strategic leads from a variety of sectors and agencies, and the VCS is well represented by Don Wood from 1625, Toria Moore from Eastern Family Project, and myself from Emela, a community interest company. And we met on the 14th of May 2015, and the first item we had on the agenda in particular was looking at the youth strategy, which Sandy from Creative Youth Network and Gary Davis gave a view of a youth strategy that is currently being developed. And the youth strategy aims to draw together the joint priorities across sectors, so that there's a unified approach across youth link providers, and that fits in with the wider sector. The strategy has been informed by some work with young people, and now they're intending to consult more widely, so do get involved in that if you're interested in that arena. Various suggestions were made of things that needed to happen to take it forward, which was making links with the Youth Council, clarifying it with other relevant strategies in the city and with government strategies, sort of overarching strategies, clarifying the aims and purpose of the strategy, and also including a relationship with play, because play wasn't really mentioned in it very much, and consider the inclusion of how that range of support fits around a young person that may be receiving a service from social care, for example. And there was a discussion about how those different offers fitted in and what they meant to young people. The suggestion that there needed to be some engagement with faith-based organisations, and to draw that out perhaps a little bit more obviously, and also making reference to a radicalisation agenda, so that actually Bristol's working together on supporting initiatives around that. So the strategy would go out for consultation, and Gary Davis will bring a copy back to the board as part of the launch in early autumn. So as I say, get involved with that if you have got some things to add. We then went on to have a presentation around Bristol as a learning city, and that's in particular a vision around economic, cultural, environmental and social regeneration, and has 4 main themes and work groups, which is learning for life, learning in education, learning for everyone, and learning for and in work. And it's part of a kind of worldwide initiative, and it aims to make sure that it's a world-class offer for people around learning, making the most of all the different ways in which people can do that, kind of across the life cycle, so it's not just for young people in education. And there are slides available on the presentation we had on that, so if you'd like to see those, please ask Voska for those. We had updates from Child Health Commissioning process, which is ongoing, and with the new service due to start in 2017. The formal consultation will start in September, so again, keep an eye out for that. And we also talked about troubled families and the possibility of a rebranding, and the idea was that troubled families is kind of still got quite negative connotations, so the idea was to move it to Think Family, and that would be a kind of umbrella name for family work across the city, where a family approach is being used. There was some discussion about Think Family being a previous government initiative, and whether that would be detrimental, but it was felt that it probably wouldn't be, and that actually, because we liked the title, that it was a good thing to take that on board. So you'll probably see that starting to come out before long. So Think Family instead of Troubled Families. We then had a little bit of time looking at the communications of the Children and Families Board, and some work had gone on by the City Council around the production of a newsletter, and also whether we should be looking at the Bristol Children and Families Partnership instead of a board, but that felt like it needed some more discussion as part of the overall strategy. So I think we'll be returning to that discussion. And then the last thing we looked at was the priorities and the work plan that are currently in process. Still working on those, that's quite a kind of work in progress. And we will be returning to that at the next meeting, which is on Friday the 17th of July. So if you've got ideas and thoughts about what the Children and Families Board should or could be talking about, please do get in touch with me or with Asma Ahmed at VOSCA. Okay, thank you.